Hello, welcome. My name is Katie. I do the New York Times crossword puzzle here every day, show you the whole sordid tale. But today is Monday, August 17th, and the good news about a Monday is it's never going to be as difficult as any other puzzle, nor do we need it to be. So let's not waste any time. Let's just get started. Joaquin Bernakel. With a name like that, I'm confident I would have remembered seeing it before. So I don't know if this is a first time constructor or just a first timer for me. And I do like to, okay, notable here in this Monday, we'll see, it looks like there are pairs of circles in these words where they appear. One group has 3 circles, a pair of 3 circles, and every other group has a pair of 2. And it looks like, except for this 3B over here, all the 2s, it's the first letter of the word. So we'll see what's happening here. One of 2 fruit flavors in Sprite would certainly be lime, the other being lemon. And covers for pots are lids. Apple with a big screen. Now, that could be iMac. And it is. Because that 13 across, that second one there, that's Imam. And we know that. So, I don't know what that will be, but we know this will be M. And I think Catherine the Great, for example, I mean, she was the leader of the Russian Empire, so I'm guessing Empress is where we're headed. A well-dressed guy would be a Dapper Dan. And look, we have Dada in the circled. So we'll see where that goes. But fun fact, in the Cleveland area, I don't know if it was only Cleveland area, but where we used to get our team like t-shirts and stuff was a shop called Dapper Dan. Crazy. I can still see the logo. All right, I'll have to ask my mom. I'm not sure what this is really. Venomous arachnid. So that's a spider. A venomous spider. Ew. Ugh. Sweeping in scope. Marinara is the sauce for mozzarella sticks, which, you know, I could go for some mozzarella sticks right now. I am in this pattern where I've had a migraine, it feels like, for 5 days. It's really only been a couple hours, but you know, that's how migraines are. They feel like 5-day affairs. Has no choice, must. And poker players buy-in, I think, is ante. And erase would be undo. And raked, stank. Oh, this is interesting. So venomous arachnid appears to be scorpion, and I did not realize the scorpion is an arachnid. I mean, maybe arachnid is it's broader than I think it is, right? It might be inclusive of spiders, but not exclusive. A in German, ein, and epic. Okay. It captures ballpark smooches, kiss cam, and key chess piece, king. That makes sense. It's probably something like IC, yeah, and Isis would be the Egyptian goddess. Okay, net is a ping pong table divider, and I see, what do we have here? On location inspections. Birds in V formations are geese. And clearly we have sight something. Hot tub nozzle would be jet. Oh, I wonder. Yeah, jam jars. So what we're seeing here is this repeat, right? So we know this is going to be C, and all of these together are ways to say yes in other languages. So I don't know. Boozy brunch drink is a mimosa, and hilarious person would be a riot. OJs are breakfast drinks. Audubon speedometer measurement is kpm. And fragrant bits tossed at newlyweds. I don't know. Petals. All right. This is surely going to be Oslo, which I continually think of as the capital of Sweden. It is not. It's the capital of Norway. I don't know what my problem is. Green Day or Pink Floyd is a rock band. Let's come up here. Now I understand. Oh, you know what? Sorry, this is kph, kilometers per hour. Of course, that's the speed measurement. And aha, now I understand. Not dormant, as a volcano is active. And Insta posting would be pick. Hey, we are halfway. Please like and subscribe. I'm not above begging. I'll do it if I have to. Okay, Pink Panther. And the plot thickens. Now here in this down, we've got these 3, and why do I feel like this is going to be wee wee? Yeah. So the Italian Paul is Paolo. If I spelled it right. And this is going to be a U. Yep, Inuit. And so there we go. Take as advice would be heed. And Louie is the Louie, which is funny because the Browns used that forever when it was like the Cardiac Kids, you know, the 1980s. So that's my pop cultural connection to that. All right. This is an easel, and the GPS lines would be streets, and a doll with neon hair is a troll doll. Burj Khalifa's country is UAE, which is is it United Arab Emirates? I guess. Come down to earth would be land, and sounds like a plan. Let's. And facility that produces coins would be a mint. Oh, lengthy rants are screeds, which are written rants. Ooh, this is going to be a good word. Wander aimlessly is meander. I love that word. And is this, yeah, this is KOA, I think, which is the campgrounds. That are like the network of campground. They're like camps for people who are on road trips, basically. Have I ever been to one? Dear God, no. Camping, not my thing. Okay, Chapel Rowan, and I don't know if it's Roan or Rowan, and I don't really care to find out. Hot pepper name for Cuba's capital. Habanero, because Cuba's capital is Havana, so that seems right. Totally agree, or what the circled letters are in different languages. Is this going to be like yes and yes? It is. And the thing that gives me that clue is that we have yam right here. Let's just finish this off and then we'll come back over to that section. Greek letter that symbolizes an angle, I think, is theta. I don't remember which angle. It doesn't really matter. for me. Asti Spumante is sparkling wine from Asti is like the equivalent of champagne, but you can't call it champagne because for it to be called champagne, it has to come from that very region in France. All other sparkling wine has to be called something else. Sparkling wine or Asti is called that because that's where it comes from. Oh, Jane Eyre. And enjoy a fantasy, say. I don't know, but Asobuco is what we're looking for here. The Roaring 20s and the Swinging 60s are eras, and Overhaul is redo, and Enjoy a Fantasy, say, is read. So there you go. Is this going to be site visits? I think it is. Let's see. Yeah. And cast a ballot. A ballot. You vote if you cast a ballot. And that's that. I think it's probably so there. This is SNIT. And I have an issue with the way that they're using SNIT in this puzzle recently. Because I didn't think it was like, I don't know. I didn't think it was like a mood. I thought it was like a event. Like if you're in a SNIT, it's like you're having big feelings about something particularly, not just you're sulky. Also, SNIT sounds angry, not sulky. Okay. 2016 prize for Bob Dylan, I think, is Nobel, only because I can't think of anything else that would go there. Snacked, noshed. And let's just finish this off. Nat Geo Wild. And yeah, good. Sound asleep. Sound asleep. A snore. And yeah. So there, and let's just, what is this? Oh yeah, okay. Okay, this is gonna be SO, that should just, which it does. 99-day streak. You know what? That gives me something to look forward to for tomorrow for sure. I was very chatty today, so this is going to be well over our average, but that's okay. Here's the thing. I don't mind something like this in a puzzle that is so easy, right? It gives us something to think about. If we're going to do this though, and I don't know, maybe this is a hot take, but if we're going to do a theme, I think we don't need a theme that gives away things. Like, I knew this almost immediately. The theme was so easy that then we knew we could fill these in without even going through that fill, which, I don't know, maybe that's what I feel like. Mondays are kind of the beginner's paradise, you know? And they certainly were for me when I was a beginner, which was quite a long time ago. And so I'm trying to be fair to people who are just starting. I was reading on Reddit the other day, somebody posted that they finished a Monday for the first time ever and their solve time was like 30 minutes. And it reminded me that where I am at and solving is not the same for people who are coming to the puzzle brand new. And so maybe I would love to hear, if you are someone who is at that place right now, I would love to hear what you think about these themes. Do you like them? Are they helpful? I think they are good practice for thinking about themes in puzzles, right? Or like connected clues. And they do give you a little, you know, anytime you have like shaded squares or something going on, it gives you a little extra mystery to solve, which I do love. So I've got nothing to complain about in this, and I think there are some notable words that we saw today, which I really like. Screeds. I think that is a great word, and you don't typically see it in here. I do have a question about a scorpion being an arachnid, but you know, that's not a hill that I'm gonna die on. So, like this, I have no idea. I would not be able to get that if the rest of the stuff around it was not filled in. So I also like noshed. I think that's a great word. And did we even look at panther? Oh yeah, Pink Panther. What's this? Martini garnish. So we've got some like really nice words in here. At least it's not like cat, rat, dog, spot, you know, stuff like that. So I think I appreciate it. I appreciate it for what it is, which is a Monday. All right, let's not get too overly here. Let's just go to the stats, see what we got here. Yeah. So we are a little over the average. And here's the thing, I am fine with that. In fact, for a long time when I solved and I wasn't talking about the puzzle, and this holds to this day, I would certainly be able to solve this in under my average, but it's fun talking about it while I'm doing it. So I don't mind. All right. That was a pretty, you know what? Before I go, let's just look at a scorpion being an arachnid because I have a question. All right. Is a scorpion an arachnid? I mean, clearly it is. Oh, God. Even just looking at pictures of them. Ugh. Okay, so scorpions do have 8 legs. That was my main question. Because we know arachnids must have 8 legs. And I didn't know that. Also, I did not know that they've existed for over 400 million years, which makes complete sense because they do look like something of the dinosaurs. Like, what is that animal? Yeah, arachnid, their class is Arachnida, same family as spiders and ticks, which I did not realize were arachnids either. They do have modified front limbs used to catch food and feel the world. That's the pinchers. And the tail ends in a stinger used for hunting and defense. And they glow a bright blue-green when under ultraviolet light. Who knew? Let's see. Their habitat is mostly hot, dry deserts, but they also live in forest grasslands and caves. Oh, they are nocturnal. During the day, they hide, and then they hunt at night. Okay. There you go. Danger to humans. I would say not much, given that out of more than 2,500 species, only about 25 have a venom strong enough to cause serious harm or death to a human. So there you go. Most stings feel like a bee sting. So there it is. So you scorpion lovers out there, I mean, you got the treatment today. Good for you. I'm happy for you. Do I want to look at any more pictures of scorpions? No, I do not. You can have them. I will not fight you for it. Anyway, before this gets like ridiculously long for a Monday, I'm gonna go. I have to do work that requires some level of concentration, so I appreciate you joining me for this. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, which should be a banner day for us because it's going to be a 100-day streak. So that's exciting. So anyway, till then, have a great Monday, and I'll see you tomorrow.